Hey there YouTube. A little quick walk around of my 27 Model T Ford with a Cummins diesel in it. Built it over about a 2-year period over here in my home garage. Finished in about 2011, summer of 2011. Built it all myself here in my garage with my own hands. A little help from some friends who've got better aluminum welding skills than I do and some more racing experience than I do to help set up suspension and things like that. The engine's from a 94 pickup. It's a 5.9 Cummins. It's got the 215 injection pump on it, the coveted one. It's got a higher fill rate cam in it as opposed to the 160 pumps or 180s. Everything has been done to the pump as you're able to before going 13 mil with it. So it's double fed, racked barrels, delivery valves are done, 4K governor springs, it's got the Mac rack plug in it, AFC has been all adjusted, no fuel plate in it, so on and so forth. I've opened up the intake manifold and plasma cut a bunch of stuff away in there and cleaned that up. Did the dual ram to spread out the air so that you don't cool down or overheat the cylinders 1 or 6 like typically happens with the old intake. The turbos on it, the top one is a HT60 whole set, the bottom one's an HX40 with a gate in it, internal gate. The top one's not gated. The manifold pressure I've seen is about 94 psi on the street before. That was a little nuts. And even still, that was probably about not much more than a little over half throttle. With on the dyno, it's seen 75 psi. Last summer on the dyno, made 733 horsepower and 1283 torque with 75 psi and at 3500 RPM. So with 4K governor springs in there, it's still got lots to go. If anything, it could use a little more turbo actually. The fueling is still got a lot of fueling in it. The back end's got a Ford 9-inch, fully spooled, disc brakes, the big GM calipers, 11-inch vented rotors. 9-gallon fuel cell there, alcohol tank. It's got double convolute air springs, so airbags just without a compressor or a tank. I just keep 30 pounds in them and they ride okay. Could be a little bit better, but they ride okay. In the front I got cantilever shocks, which handle really, really well. Suicide style suspension for that hot rod look, and it rides really nice. The steering is an F100 steering box, direct link steering. Inside, got a custom steering wheel, all the gauges we need, boost gauge, pyrometer, oil, water, volts. The GPS there is my speedometer and my odometer. I got overdrive switch and don't do dumb thing switch. That's the locking converter. You better have your big boy pants on when you hit that thing. The transmission's a 47RH, so a 3-speed automatic with a overdrive and a locking converter. B&M ratchet shifter, really nice one. Down, 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 up, up, up. Neutral and reverse safety there. The 4-link in the back is set up properly. All the math has been done on that to pull straight and to hook. It doesn't squat like a Mustang or lift like a poorly set up car would. I ran it about 5 minutes ago, so it's warm. But when it's cold, because it's got a lot of pump timing, I think it's got 27 degrees timing set in that pump there, which is very high. And there's no glow plugs or grid heater on it, so when you start it from cold, when it's been sitting for the night or whatever, you just got to give it a quick shot of ether. It'll fire right up every time. So this has been running for about 3 minutes already, so it should fire right up. Good fuel pressure. You can hear the electric fan. Fires up nicer and quicker than your pickup. The entire top end has been built. The bottom end is all still factory. These things can handle a lot of power. The pistons are all custom bowls in the pistons to accept that high timing. The injectors are a 7x14 hole, so 7 holes by 14 thou. Big tranny cooler in the front. These transmissions obviously like to be nice and cool. They last longer that way. Yeah, she's a monster. It drives really well. Drives really nice on the highway. Drives really nice around town, just cruising. It actually drives smoother and nicer than you would expect it to for how it looks. It's no Cadillac by any means, but it definitely drives smooth and impresses anybody who's ridden in it. I always get that comment, oh wow, this thing drives really, really nice. So it's no Cadillac, but it's no farm truck either. When it comes to power, this thing is an absolute beast. I don't care what you drive or what you've ridden in that makes power that you call fast. When you couple 700 horse with 1200 torque, this thing's power band just does not run out. This thing will put you in your seat at absolutely any speed and hold you there. I've never been brave enough to push it more than half throttle. This thing would probably absolutely kill you if you did on the highway. With these tires, for sure. They're no racing tires, but they look the part for the car. You can see it hazing there at idle. Obviously it's getting lots of fuel. Good for making power. There you go. Hope you like it.